All new tonight, H&N investigates the case against a former secretary accused of arranging illegal political donations.
Terry Ann Otani allegedly funneled money to nearly a dozen campaigns. Our Daryl Huff explains why she's only being prosecuted for one.
During the federal conspiracy trial over donations to Keith Kaneshiro, Mitsunaga and Associates executive Terry Ann Otani's own relatives testified she engaged in a false name contribution scheme going back years, funneling money to many prominent politicians. But the charges only involve a campaign by Colleen Hanabusa. The complaint against 70-year-old Terry Ann Otani lists 4 donations to Hanabusa's losing 2020 campaign for mayor. Hanabusa is not charged with any wrongdoing. Even though straw donor cases are extremely rare, former prosecutor and Judge Randy Lee says it's probably common.
It's quite obvious that it's a culture in Hawaii that if you want favorable jobs or you want favorable treatment by the politicians, you'd have to make contributions to their campaign. We call it pay to play.
Attorney and former political candidate Megan Cow says it's nearly impossible to detect fake donors.
So you basically need somebody to come forward and rat or blame their friend or family member who's done this using their name.
The Otani allegations came to light in May of last year when Otani's sister Joanne Orello and niece Jody Haug described being false name funnels for a decade, passing along illegal donations in the tens of thousands to 11 prominent campaigns. But the law places a 5-year deadline on criminal campaign violations.
It's just out of fundamental fairness. In addition, as time goes on, memories fade, witnesses move or pass away or change their addresses or contact information.
Under the 5-year deadline, the donations in the summer of 2020 to Hanabusa were the only ones that could be charged. But Lee, who investigated donations to Mayor Jeremy Harris's campaigns, says the new case against Otani may have missed the statute of limitations deadline.
So this raises a legal issue that the trial judge would have to address in terms of the statute of limitations.
State campaign spending reports show the donations to Hanabusa were made by both women on the same days, July 1 and July 24, 2020, and included in a Hanabusa contributions report on July 29, 2020. The primary election that ended her campaign was August 8, 2020. So Lee says the charges on the August 28th of this year probably missed the 5-year deadline. And even if there is an argument for a different deadline, the Attorney General certainly cut it close.
So as a prosecutor, you need to prioritize that particular case and bring the complaint or the indictment as quickly as possible to beat the clock.
And there's another twist. Hanabusa is now defending Otani's employer, the Mitsunaga firm. The company and the city are still being sued by Laurel Mao, who said she was wrongfully fired and criminally prosecuted, even though the federal criminal trial over those claims led to acquittals of Keith Kaneshiro and the Mitsunaga executives. It generated more evidence for the lawsuit, and Hanabusa is now representing the people who may have given her illegal contributions.
It's suspicious. It may not pass the smell tests, but it's from an ethical standpoint or legal standpoint, I don't see anything like a smoking gun that says that she can't do it.
We reached out to Hanabusa via phone and text and did not hear back. The Attorney General's office told me it won't comment on charging decisions. Otani is expected to plead not guilty Monday and request a jury trial. Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.